Hey guys, it's Sean with Forsaken Hogs here with another 3-star attack. This time it's against a maxed Town Hall 9, except for the heroes and some of the walls. This base is called the Tailor. It's an internet base, and it's a pretty easy one to beat. And for this particular attack, I decided to do a GoHo, meaning 2 golems and a bunch of hogs. And the reason I chose this is because if you look at this base, there's not a single area where there could be double giant bombs. You look here, there's 2 spaces kind of right here, but it's only 2x6s, so there could only be 1 bomb in each of those spaces. So you know there's no double bombs out here, there's none here, there's none here, none here. These right here in the center are usually Teslas. And normally if it's very adherent to the internet base, usually there's 1 big bomb in each of these areas here. So you know there's 1 in every compartment. And so basically what you want to do for this is you want to get your golems and backup troops, the witches and wizards, into one of these compartments and take out the queen. So for this you could do either this compartment or you could do either this compartment. My preference would be to do this one, even though it's a little bit further from the queen over here. The jump, I'm going to use a jump spell right here, so either way, whichever compartment I choose, those golems and my heroes and the kill squad will get into the center compartment and get the queen anyway, so I wasn't really worried about the distance there. The reason I chose this one is because of the CC. So I want to be able to face the CC kind of out here more, as opposed to if I came from this top compartment here and I took all this stuff out and I get my troops into here and I'm facing the queen, I'm facing 2 X-bows, and I'm facing the CC troops, it would be much harder to keep everything up. But if I'm facing the CC troops while I'm facing basically these few defenses out here, maybe 1 of the X-bows, if they get deep enough, that's much more manageable for my kill squad to take out the CC troops that way. And so basically, these defenses are going to go down, these are going to go down, the queen's going to go down, and this one also might, I think, have gone down. And this is just my entry point from this kill squad. And so the next thing I do is I send hogs into this compartment, and actually I send 1 giant here to tank. It's really not necessary, actually, in retrospect, because I dropped a heal early anyway, so I dropped the giant before the hogs to tank for the hogs, but since there's a giant bomb there, I actually just dropped the heal anyway, so it was kind of redundant to bring the giant. But then I dropped 6 hogs on this archer tower, and then 6 hogs on this cannon in the south corner here. Drop a heal right there to keep the hogs up when the double bomb explodes. And then I do the same thing here, giant with 6 hogs and 6 hogs, and a heal right here. And so let me draw on my jump over here just so I can keep it straight. So I have one heal spell left, and so many at this point would be tempted to drop that 3rd heal right here, but the thing is, all these other defenses are going to be down. The only defense up basically is going to be this X-bow here, and it should, in theory, be targeting either my heroes or my golems, depending on what's still up. So I'm not going to use a heal for basically 1 defense. So what I want to do is I want to try and save this last heal for kind of up here. And so in the actual raid, I ended up dropping it a little bit early, a little bit too low, kind of like right here. And so I didn't quite cover the double bomb. But thankfully, all my hogs were on full health because there was nothing targeting them until they got there anyway. And so when the big bomb went off, it brought all my hogs to red health, but it didn't actually kill them. So I actually got a little bit lucky based on the bad heal placement for my last one. And yeah, and then it was basically just cleanup from there. It's a pretty straightforward raid. So let's have a look. Alright, so here's the attack. First thing, drop the golem down. Both golems down. Make sure I have that whiz on the army camp to keep the funnel wide. Same thing for this kind of the northeast part right here. Keep the funnel wide. Make sure my heroes go into that center compartment. I saved 2 wizards here, and I actually forgot to use my poison spell on the CC troops. Thankfully, I ended up getting 3 stars anyway, but I was holding the wizards back just to make sure that I'd have enough to get the CC troops. Drop the jump, get all the troops, the skeletons, the barbs into the queen's area and in towards that X-bow. Still have a golem and looks like 2 golemites. My queen still hasn't even been touched yet, which is fantastic. And then at this point, I can just start the raid. Drop the giants for tanking. Drop the heals early because I know the big bomb is there. Look at that, my queen still on full health. My hogs go into the center. I was tempted to drop a heal here on this X-bow at first, but I thought that that would be wasted. I ended up dropping it probably still a little bit too early because I did not cover the giant bomb at all. But thankfully, enough of the hogs were on full health that the bomb didn't kill them, and they were on red. So even though I wasn't patient at all, I wasn't patient enough with that last heal, thankfully all the hogs still survived. Look at this, my queen still barely even touched. Took like one damage. Drop my goblin towards this left side here because that's the one side where there weren't that many troops. Use the queen's ability, get those extra cleanup crew spawned, even though I think they spend the rest of the time just shooting a wall anyway. But basically it's just cleanup here. There's 3 stars on the Tailor.